file, creating a new file, just let me know, okay? So this is actually the basic framework.
哇，咁大風，吹到爛。
You have any, sorry, before I move on, any questions regarding the last week assignment, which is due tonight? 今晚你哋有份 assignment 要交，今晚之前如果交咗你哋話啦。Okay. Any questions regarding the assignment due tonight? 一定可以有啦，你可以有。可以有將會有㗎。咩啊？我話咩？
資源係 resource
不過你可能要如果完咗啲資源
係 resource 夠唔夠？
開 source
開 resource 我上次開個標。
眼斜
唔係應該都問我先，我唱。其實呢一個開係呢個開
我哋有冇學費？
邊個同我係多啲出嚟？所以你知唔知？
No, I just made some
Okay.
few, maybe two.
Now.
Any
擺住啫嘛，仲打緊啊！
introduce me
辛
to
苦啊，佢先。俾你班友仔，你個婦女，婦女，好慢。
係啊，之前等有 extreme 嘅，我哋唔會嬲嘅，加油繼續。
我做 review
繼續啊！唔嬲嘅。
呢個係20。你要兩個花咯。基本同時都有兩個。而家啲客你唔需要開兩個花咯，但第時難啲就可能開好似開兩個幾十個花咯。因為你哋而家呢個你會即係玩一年開數嘅咩？
即係你。
喂，仲打嘅係咪？打啦，你繼續啦，我唔理你哋啦 ，OK？ 先放棄你班廢青咪要放棄，可以放棄年青人 ，OK？OK。Let's go to here. So what I'm gonna while you're still typing, I'm gonna explain your lab sheet, okay? So anyway, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the lab sheet because I think it's actually better for you to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have the whole Chinese New Year to think about it. Okay. So go to exercise. Remember, you have to submit even though you're on holidays. Canvas is still working, so that you have Canvas work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that you have to submit your work during Chinese New Year. This one will be due next Tuesday, okay? Which is I think it's 23 or 24, whatever. Okay. So as long as, to me, from my perspective, as long as you're still breathing, you still need to submit your work. Okay. So that let's do it. So here you create. Now what you're going to do, you're going to create a program, okay, that will prompt user for 5 questions, actually one by one. Okay, this is what you should prompt user. Q1, for example, what is the remainder of 65 divided by 7 with the question mark? Okay, and those figures with the underline actually represent the user input. You need not to type. Okay, simply you find something to store the input. Okay, so you have an integer, probably you have the integer to store the input. Okay, so asking you what is the remainder of those of a value divided by another value. Okay, so prompt 5 times. Okay, so then you have 5 questions all the way from 1 question all the way to 5. So once you have 5 questions, prompt and user has key in all the numbers, all the answers they think. Okay, that you will count how many questions, how many answers are correct. Okay, that which questions were attempted incorrectly. So that is actually a small program. Okay, how you do this, there are actually multiple ways to do this. But I want one more thing I need you to know. Those numbers, there are actually two sets of numbers. We have a double digits number, 65, 91, 40, 75, 7, 17. And the other set of numbers, single digit numbers, 7, 2, 4, 4, 5. These two sets of numbers has to be generated randomly. Okay, so every time I run your program, okay, I will see two different sets of numbers. Okay, you cannot hard code those numbers. Remember, if you hard code anything in my program, I will count this as 0. In the test, if you hard code any program, I will not mark. I will simply give you a 0. Okay, because actually in the U level, in the university level, hard coding is treated as cheating. I'm serious. Okay， 你唔好黑曲㗎，黑曲嘅話喺大學層面嚟講咧，黑曲就按 cheating 一樣㗎。因為你係一個 cheating 嘅。So 係啊，如果你黑曲嘅 cheat 㗎。Okay, so you cannot simply just see out what is the number of 65 divided by 7 because every time I run your program, I do expect different set of numbers. Okay, so how to generate random numbers? Just let me show you how to generate random numbers. So that here, include, I'm going to have C time. C time, we're going to use the time, the computer's time, okay? I'm going to use the computer time. So that I need that library to retrieve the computer time. Okay? And then probably have a number, integer num, okay? And when I run the program, probably at the top or anywhere you like, sran, then time, now. sran stands for seed, random seed. 你鋪粒種子落去，啲種子點發芽咧？種子點樣成長？
會另外一樣嘢。
好似你哋咁咧？
設定我冇。
唔好似變成好似你哋咁咧？啱啱清咧？
係喎。
喂，我唔尊重啊，實你。
我會放棄你哋咧 ？OK。
放棄啦，放
棄。Remember, I will tell you the importance of this sran later. But now I want to tell you. So once you have an sran here. Okay, I will tell you. You must use this set of. You must use this sran. This is very important. Okay, I'll let you know why. I will have num equal to ran. Ran stands for random. It will give you this ran will generate a random integer. Okay, from an integer range from 0 all the way to the limit of the integer range. But it's too big for us. So for example, if I will try to generate a value from 1 to 9, okay, without 0, 1 to 9, I have to multiply 9. And this is not enough. Because any integer multiplied by 9 we only have choices of, we have 9 choices, from 0 to 8. Because whenever anything divisible by 9, there will be 0. So you never see 9. You only see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Correct? So we have to add 1. So now you have a number from random number from 1 to 9. This is the idea. Meng. Ăn得唔得？
啱緊
唔出聲啊，唔明出聲。啊，因為你嘅問題可能其他同學嘅問題嚟嘅。點解 ？I'm okay. Any questions？
大加一係咩意思？
點解任何數字mod by 9嘅話，明啊嘛。So 得唔得？RND range will generate an integer range from 0 all the way to the max the limit of the integer. Okay, that is very large. Then if anything mod by 9, okay, we only have a choice of from 0 to 8, not 9, because when 9 mod by 9 will give you 0. 所以你用啲9比9除以盡㗎嘛，所以即係你冇 remainder 嘅。呢個 mod 係個元素嚟㗎嘛。Okay, so then you only have a choice of 0 all the way to 8. But I want 1 to 9, right? So that I have to add 1 at the end. So that will be. The reason that we have to use srand is because if I omit this one, I will still be able to generate a number from 1 to 9. But the point is, every time when I run the program, I will generate the same set of numbers. Okay? Because it's actually, it doesn't take anything as a seed. 嗱，如果你冇咗個 seed 嘅話咧 ，OK， 佢會點咧？你將咗出嚟咧，你感覺上好 random 嘅 number， 但係你每次 run 個 program 都係嗰 set 嘅 random number. It's actually not random at all. And so we have to take something which is dynamic, which is dynamic, which is actually floating. 我哋揾啲嘢係不斷咁流轉緊嘅時間。OK， so we have to use time. 係咪都唔 random 㗎 ？random number 係都唔 random。Okay. So actually, you have to generate a random number so that a random number will take time as a seed. Okay. Then to make it more random. But let me tell you, in practice, there's nothing random in a digital way. Even a program cannot guarantee a number is random. It's actually not random, but it seems to be random. This is why Mark 6 is still using something mechanical. We're still using 4. Okay, in Mark 6 you cannot generate, because there's no way you can guarantee a random number could be generated through the computer. Okay, but it seems to be random. 喺個世界上冇嘢可變到將唔到 random 嘅數字嘅，將唔到一個真正 random 嘅數字，佢似 random 嘅啫。Okay， 或者佢類近 random 嘅啫。所以呢個 Mark 6到而家，即係流出到而家都不能夠用電腦去做。OK， 係一定要啲好 mechanical， 只有 mechanical 嘅嘢，即係啲波啊啲嘢跌落嚟咧，先真係可以保證 random。Only mechanical stuff can guarantee random, but not any digital, not a bunch of 0 and 1s, because actually there's limitation. There's only 0 and 1s. Okay, there's only like a combination of actually even though there's actually lots of combination of 0 and 1s, there's still a set. Alright, anyway, so we have this. So this is how you generate a random number. Okay. Now I'm gonna leave you to think about how to generate a number. You have to generate 2 sets of number. Here, one set is a number of from 10 to 99. How to generate this? I'll leave you to think about this one. You have to generate another set of integer, okay, from 1 to 9. Okay, this is already done for you. This is the way. 你諗下，你自己諗下。你自己諗下。
我即係有89
89嘅話，你只要將嚟到80至88，加10嗰度嘅10至98咯。
98哦，咁即係本身99。
Okay, anyway, I will let you think about it. Okay, now looking at this, we have 2 sets of program. We have we have 2 sets of numbers. Okay. And you know, we already know there's only 5 questions. So actually there are several ways you can use a same set of numbers, or actually you can use array. Okay, you can actually create an array. This is how you create an array. But do not use A, B, and C. Okay. So for example, A is an array with 5 elements that would use to store the double digit elements, and the B will store the single digits, so that you have the double digit, this 5 number, this 565, this random number, this double digit random number stored in array A, and this random digit number stored in array B. Then when the user enter the answer, you can actually check whether this is true or false. Okay, so that you have a boolean expression, you have a boolean array that will store those answers, whether they are true or false. Okay, there's actually one way, or you can actually use another way to complete the program. Okay, I'll leave you to that. It's not actually difficult. This is not difficult at all. Okay, But anyway, I'll leave you to that. Any questions? 有問題 If no, then we will have a test. I will not give you time to work on this, okay, at the moment. So let's take a look. So I will keep asking questions. I'm gonna start from there, okay. First line all the way to there, then second line, there, and third line, okay. First question. What is B?
咁就開始語問我。
integer.
冇錯 What is B?
Integer.
Okay, it's an integer. Okay. So next, what is the data type of A?
Go position of.
What is the data type? I'm asking you what is the data type. For example, if you have got a question in the exam, okay, define the data type of A.
即係你哋
Data type 係乜嘢啊？
我唔知。
啊？咩病嘅？攞嚟啲嘢。What's the data type of A? What's the data type of B is integer. Okay, what's the data type of A? An integer pointer. Okay, an integer pointer. Okay. Don't worry.
我算佢答。
If you answer wrong, don't worry. Okay. The worst way is you have to retake next year. Okay. Okay. I'll comment this. Doesn't work if I remove the comment line. Work. work 有個字，唔 work 得兩個字。唔 work. Okay. Yes, this doesn't work. A equal to B does not work. Okay. We have an error. So how to fix it?
How to fix it? 加個
喺邊度
喺個 A 線。
Okay. What does it mean?
It shows the point A point. A is equal to
Is it correct?
Yes.
Huh? What is this?
since
This
the
is,
is pointing to the
A
point
is not
will be the
pointer.
It doesn't work in this way. Okay. Now tell me,
So A will be the address of B.
what do I need?
A will be 10.
If I have A, if I want to, if I want to have A pointing at the B, yes, you have to add an sign. So the A will point at B. Now tell me, what does n sign mean? Address of B. That is the address of B. Okay. Now, next.
錯啊！
要送㗎啦。What is the output? 我答我唔翻你。
integer 個數，integer 10。
What is the output? 呢個睇呢個答咗啊？
加 address
啊？
實啦。
What is the output? What will you get? 哇！呢個要諗啊！
生活開人。
為生活可以大奶奶就。
Okay. So now.
B is the not the value.
What is that? What will I get? Address of B. Yes, we'll get an address of B. Let's take a look.
So B 10. The address is 0 times.
So A will pointing at B. I will have. Oh, sorry.
Because if it's the address, it will go out to 0 times the 16 bits.
You tell me.
Yeah, here's the address.
It's actually address of B. Address of B. Then let's take a look.
Yeah.
Let me make the font size bigger. Yes, we do. this is the bottom one is actually the address of B, and I'm CLing A. This one, this is actually the address of B. Okay.
For the boys.
Do I get the same input? Do I get the same output? No. Okay. What is NA? Address of A. Very good. NA is the address of A. So they're different. Remember, they're in different address. Remember, okay. A is a memory slot. A actually occupies a memory slot. It has its own address. Okay. This slot pointing at B. Okay. Now I have B equal to 10. Now what I'm going to do is star A equal to 20. Okay. First of all, when a star is only in front of a variable, okay, not between an integer, so not between a data type and a variable. 呢個星只係喺個 variable 嘅前邊啫，唔係一個 int data type 同埋喺個 variable 嘅中間嘅。So we call how do we call this one?
Dereference.
How do we call this one?
Dereference.
你講啊？
拍定手指盤，打嘅時候，
How do we call this one?
都揼多你班撚嘅。
Actually, that's my phone.
No? Okay. What is, how do we call star A?
Dereference.
你講。How do we call star A? This one. Only the star, you see the difference. The star is not like this. This star sits between a data type and a variable. This is called as a pointer. But the star only sits in front of. Huh? you know what I'm talking about. Who's next? No. We call this star with D. D what? How do we call this? D what? Where were you last yesterday? Okay. How do we call this? D reference, right? D reference.
我有好多人答我真係。
The reference of A is actually B. Okay. So when I see out, so see that B is 10 now. When I use the dereference of B, actually in this part, the reference of A is actually exactly the same as B. Okay, it's actually equal to B. They're actually the same thing. Okay. So when I CLB, what will I get? When I CLB, what will I get? 還嘢。Okay. What will I get when I CLB? 完咗啦。Okay. What will I get? What will the output be?
I think she looks like it.
Yes. 10? 20? 10 or 20?
No, 20.
20.
我咋？
It's 20. Because I already set the value of B as 20, which is the reference of A. Okay. Now let's take a look.
So it means that the after is line, it will be referred to another name.
So I'm gonna erase this stuff. Integers C, star C. Okay. So I'm gonna point at C. Okay. Let's say C first. Okay. I want to ask. Doesn't work. You gotta remove the comment. Huh? It doesn't work. Very good. It doesn't work. Okay. Why is that? Why it doesn't work? 你嘅 A 嘅 C 唔 work 啊 Yes, very good. A equal to C does not work. Let's try. Let's take a look. because A is actually a pointer, okay, a pointer pointing to integer. C is actually integer. So that's how to make it work. How to make it work?
เข้า concentration กงตุ้มมอง
Yes. So you have to instead to make it work,
แต่ไทย
you have to add an address of C. Now, tell me. Now A is pointing at which one? One A is pointing B or pointing C? Yes, A is pointing C. Now,
it ignores the
is there anything pointing at B now?
No.
No, very good. Nothing is pointing at B. Okay. So, if I set address of A, the reference of A equal to 99, and I want to see out B, what will I get?
20.
10. Take a look. 10. 99. What will I get? Huh? 99, are you sure? Hả? Mới sập, bị sập cái nó kiếm đạp sang để rồi. Thôi rồi. What do you get? 20, because remember here at the reference A at 20 to 20. Now A is pointing at C. So the reference actually is not referring B anymore. So when I run the program, I'll get B as 20. Okay. Now let's change to C. Okay. What will I get? 99.
99. And 99 and 99.
Okay. Very good.
Nine.
Now
Still 99.
let's take a look.
Lấy cái đó không phải nữa.
Does it work? You ready to remove my line? Yes or no? Naughty? Are you sure? Okay. Why is no? Why not working? It's not working. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Đó. Very good. Now, it won't work. This one won't work. Let's try. This one won't work. Sorry. You see that if you have a syntax error, because A is an integer pointer, we are trying to pointing a double data type, which is not working. Alright? So this is very important. You have to understand this. Alright? So I'm gonna erase some of this to make it simpler. Okay. So you'll be the next. Okay. So what does it mean? Star C. 你撳多次，你撳 star C 都冇㗎啦。快啲答我。問係啊你啊？OK， 講答我。star C。
Just
You know what a star A, right? What a star A means what? Okay, let me help you a bit. Okay? Forget about this part first. What is star A? A, what's A? A 係乜嘢嚟㗎？唔好翻㗎。A 係咩嚟㗎？A is a pointer pointing to an integer, correct?
okay.
Now, this one, C is a pointer pointing to a pointer pointing to integer. Okay, it's actually really easy. I'll teach you next week. I mean, after the New Year break. A is actually reading backward. A is a pointer pointing to integer. Okay, for this part, I'll teach you next week. A is a pointer pointing to integer. And this one is C, is a pointer pointing to a pointer pointing to integer. Alright? Now, next.
Depends on the pointer.
So this is actually a pointer pointing to integer pointer. This one,
C will be
if I
to the pointer. So if the so it will be pointing at
program this way, doesn't work.
because that's the pointer. Yeah, and then
If I remove the command line, doesn't work. 好事啦，okay work work。
Yes, but
嚟啊嚟啊，啱我 work does it work？
so there's another pointer.
理論上係咯。
3 pointer. Yeah, it will be different. So basically, it's
得你先人頭。
this will look like it's like C.
Let's try. Let's take a look. You have a syntax error. Why is that? Why it doesn't work? Huh? No, this doesn't work because C is a pointer pointing to integer pointer, correct? But now what you're trying to say is you try to tell me that C is a pointer pointing to an integer. Okay? So it doesn't work.
Should be C equals to point.
So it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're trying to point it to an integer value. But C is a pointer pointing to a pointer. So that it doesn't work. C 係一個 pointer to a pointer，但係 B 本身自己唔係一個 pointer 嚟嘅，B 本身係 integer 嚟㗎嘛。所以 now next does it work？
Classic of the point. Yes.
no. Come on.
Yes, because the address of a point.
Seriously, that could be a question in the exam. Simply just 1 mark. But I'll give you, for example, I'll give you a program statement. Tell me what the D is. Okay? Tell me, output the value of C. That's only 1 mark. That's pretty easy. 頭先答嗰啲問題都唔過20分鐘，係好簡單嘅啲問題。Doesn't work? Let's take a look. If I erase the command line, 你唔要攞你3個 term grade 去做一個倒轉。 唔好要啊！呢條輸一世㗎啦嚇。
金句王嚟㗎。
It actually works. 你 miss 咗個 A 加嘅機會啦。This one actually works because you actually point the C is a pointer to a pointer. You actually point. You see C is now referring to the address of A which is a pointer to integer. Okay. So C actually this is actually works. You have a pointer. This C is a pointer to a pointer. Now you're referring to your C now is actually referring A which is A is an integer pointer. Now I want to change the value of B from the perspective of A. Sorry, from the perspective of C. B, remember, B is an integer. Now I want to change. Does it work? No. What? It doesn't work. Okay. Go back to you. Okay. It doesn't work. 翻返轉頭啦。Okay. Now it doesn't work. So how do I change it? This one doesn't work. But I need you. For example, in the exam, I give you this code. Like Peter has write this code and it doesn't work. He wishes to change the value of B from the perspective of C. It doesn't work. What do you need? 我想而家 C 係指住 B， 而家 C 係指住 A
就 B，
係指住 B。
所以 C 等於 C。
C 要點樣可以改 B 嘅 value 咧？嗱，so we have C pointing at A pointing at B. They actually connected. But now I want you to change the value of C, sorry, value of B from the value of C.
改 A 咪得咯，
改 A 字，
跟住我話改 B。
嚇？乜嘢啊？答我啦，快啲。Very good. The reference of C will go to A. Now the reference again, then will go to B. Okay. So you have star. Okay. So let's take a look.
哦，
Let's try.
C 近又遠。
Let's try B. Then if what you say is correct, then I should have 20 when I print out the stuff. That's 20. Very good. Okay. Your turn.
死啊！投放咗啊！
哇！
喂，幾多粒啊？
九啲，九升啲。
Tell me what is this?
Pointer pointing to
B is a pointer to a pointer to a pointer, blah, 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 all the way to the integer. But never, you seldom have this. At most, you only have two double pointer. Okay. So anyway, this is actually a very good practice for you. Because actually, I'm really afraid of going to next semester. You are actually very confused with C++. Okay, we do have some students in the next year in 2105. They have no idea how to work with pointers. Let me show you one more thing. You know how to declare an array in C++? This is how you declare A has 5 integer elements. But how about pointer? This refers B has 5 integer pointer. Okay, so this is how you create an integer pointer. Okay, we're gonna do some more later. Okay. Anyway, this is a very good practice for at least for the pointer. You have a clearer concept. Okay, but anyway, if you have a question, just come to me. Now I'm gonna give you some. We still have around 5 minutes left. I'm going to give you some time to take a look at exercise. If you have time, if you have questions, just feel free to ask. Okay. If you don't, then you may leave. Okay. I'm not marking attendance today.
Right. So the teachers this is during the same lecture, tutorial.
今日交嗰份，大家呢份。
又食包啦！我今日冇食過飯，冇食過麵。
係喎，屌我都係喎。
今朝食包，晏晝食包。
我有去。
去邊啊？
泰國。
旅行病旅行。
係啊，因為今年8年所以成家去。
咁正喂！
唔係因為唔可以8年，因為上年有事。
我手信。我要整過容嘅變過性嘅太妹。有病嘅太妹。我要變過性嘅。